quick little haul of some cute fall things that I got in this week. I'm so excited for all of them. Today was actually the Park by Set collab and I didn't get it, of course. I was on the site early, had what I wanted in my cart. I wanted like the sports bra with the t-shirt layered on top and of course the mock neck sweatshirt, and it wouldn't load, of course, because everyone and their mother wanted it. But I did get the sweatshirt for pre-order and it's gonna come in like 8 weeks though, which is crazy. They're probably just like making them all because they saw how high of a demand there was, but at least I got it, okay? So I'm happy about that. But I did get another thing from Park earlier this week, which I'm so excited about. I've been on the hunt for a really good oversized nice quality jean jacket that I can put like jackets underneath and just like use it for layering or by itself, and I wanted it this wash specifically. So this is just like the perfect one. I feel like I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life. It's just so perfect and oversized and the best wash ever. The next thing is this little top from Reformation. I think this is just like the perfect top that's like my vibe recently. Just a plain cute. I feel like this is like giving winter fall going out vibes in like the best way. I could also wear this for like just like so many different occasions, I feel like. So really cute, good top to have. The next two things are an outfit that I have in my brain, so I hope that they work together. But first, this is like a mock neck brown oversized sweater. This is from Gap and it's like such nice quality, and like I feel like a good sweater like this is just good to have in general. And then I want to wear it with this skirt from Addicted. It's actually a skirt and it's also so short, which I'm a little concerned about, but it'll be cute for a picture. And then I want to wear it with some brown boots that I have. I think it'll be really cute. Yeah, this is just some fall things I got recently. Now I need to go finish work for the day, but then I think we're gonna have a nice self-care night tonight. I am freezing this morning. It's like 30 degrees outside. My jacket's still on inside, and of course I still got a venti iced coffee, but it had to be done. But I was freezing in my car. I feel like it's officially turned cold weather, so that's where we're right now. I'm going to start work this morning. What I've been trying to do is have more days where I'm like really deep computer focus, and then more days where I'm like filming these videos and catching up on more like content making that I do for my job, like actual filming content. So I have more filming days and more like computer editing days. Also, I need to talk about these glasses because I have seen them. I think I look like the girl from Clyde with a Chance of Meatballs. Something Sparks. I think that's what I look like, but I've seen I got them from like a girl's Amazon storefront, and I've seen them like the exact pair on a lot of other girls' Amazon pages, and they look so cute in them, but I think they're like just insane on my face. I also have these smaller ones. You can do a little test here. I think these are more normal on me, but these are a little more like, I feel studious, and these are a little more like cool. I don't know if that's even true. Let me know what you think. But they're just blue light glasses. I have like really good vision somehow with all my like reading on my phone I do. But I feel like since I'm like squinting at a computer all day, I can like feel my eyes like just like glazing over and being like help me. So I'm trying to wear them more. But I think they look crazy on me. We are getting ready for the day right now because I do have a few meetings, and one is a networking call, and I don't really know what to expect. It's like a Boston networking event, but it's online, so a little nervous for that. I think we have to like share out a lot of things to a big group, so getting ready I think will make me feel better. If you didn't know, I work at a startup social media marketing agency. My college roommate actually started the company when we were freshmen, and I've worked with her ever since. So yeah, we like are doing a lot currently to expand and grow our company. So we're doing a lot of networking stuff, and it's definitely out of my comfort zone to like ask people for things. Kind of, it's not like you're asking people, but just like pitching yourself is kind of weird. Being like, hey, let's do this for me and like let's work together is just like a little bit out of my comfort zone. So I'm like learning to lean into that, be confident about it and everything. So it's a good experience for sure, but I know I'm learning a lot through the process about myself and about just the business world in general. But just thought I'd share if you're like a girly moving into the corporate world like me, like just graduated and putting yourself in these like uncomfortable situations. It's good for us and will help us in the long run. And one of my coworkers said a really good thing the other day. It was like, oh, I wish I knew the exact quote. Basically it was like, if you're not uncomfortable, you're doing it wrong. If I think of it, I'll put it on the screen, something like that. And I'm just like, okay, let's do it. So that's what we're doing today, and I'll let you know how it goes. But I feel like just getting a little bit ready is gonna make me feel a lot better. I am heading out to yoga right now, and I'm going to a new class. I haven't ever been to this studio at home, but I used to go to yoga all the time with my friends at school, and I loved it so much. And I did yoga with my mom when I was like in high school and stuff, but I have never really been to like studios and like tried them out at home because it's made me anxious to go by myself and try new classes and stuff. I know it's so stupid, but I really work myself up to like go to a new workout class by myself. I'm just like, is it gonna be hard? Am I not gonna know what to do? The main thing that makes me nervous actually is like walking in and having to be like, I'm Fiona, I'm here, and then going into the room and setting up. Every studio does it like slightly differently. Learning that for the first time, literally after the first time you do it, it's so fine, but the first time always makes me nervous. So I've been putting it off all summer, trying to go by myself, trying to get my friends to go with me, but you know what, I have to rip the band-aid. As it gets colder, I really want to get back into going to a studio to do my yoga and like doing hot yoga. Obviously, it's just so much better when you go in person. So I'm so glad to be doing this, but I'm also a little nervous, but it's gonna be okay. Act confident and no one will question you is my motto, and no one will be judging me. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, I'm back. That was actually so nice and so much easier than I made it out to be in my head, as everything is, and like I knew it would actually be. I didn't even have to check in with anyone, and I just like chatted to the instructor a little bit, and there wasn't many people in the class. It was great. It just wasn't much of a workout. It was more of a good stretch, but good nonetheless. Good foot in the door to the hat studio, and I'll probably try and go back and do one of their harder classes next time, but I'm glad that I did it. I just always leave a yoga class feeling so like like everything's okay, my mind is so clear, you can like take on the world, you feel like just so much more relaxed. Hopefully I can like find my studio and my class that I really enjoy near me, and we'll be on this journey together. But now I'm really excited to take a good shower, read my book. I'm reading Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez right now, and I know this isn't one of my book videos, but I have to talk about this because I'm obsessed. I'm only like 100 pages in and I'm already like giggling, kicking my feet. We were just speaking about anxiety earlier, and this is like the best representation of anxiety I've ever seen in a book. It's so good. The girl just like really understands him, and this is even before they're like falling in love. She just like gets it and is trying to get it and trying to understand him, and I think that's just so refreshing to see. It makes me think of that quote, like, to be loved is to be understood, and that is the example of this book. It's just so good, and they're just so wholesome and funny and cute, and I love them. And also the male main character, he's a doctor. He is building a cabin. He has a 3-legged Bernese Mountain Dog and drives a F-150. So love that so much. But yeah, like have been waiting to read this all day, so can't wait to do that. Like I feel like this is already 5 stars and I'm like 100 pages in, so love this so far. Hello, good morning. It is Saturday and I'm obsessed with my fall Saturdays lately, and I had to go get Starbucks because I was just craving a little fun pumpkin drink as a treat to myself. And I have to tell you guys about this drink because it is like the healthiest version of like a fun fall treat I feel like that you can have. Not the healthiest ever, like the healthiest would be to like not get all the bumps and stuff obviously, but this is like a good healthy version. But it is an iced Americano, which if you didn't know, I didn't know this until recently. Americanos are a latte, but instead of like milk as the base, it's water as the base, which was like mind-blowing to me. So already starting off with not a bunch of milk of any kind. So it's an iced Americano, 1 pump pumpkin, 1 pump brown sugar, and then just like a splash of half and half. And it's delicious. Like I drink these too fast. Slurp it up. It's like legit so good and so fall and awesome. Really need to get my nails done. They're disgusting and I want to get like a red later. I also need to like do some work today because it never ends, but that's okay. And then this is also like technically a little bit of Halloween weekend right now, so I know like the real Halloween weekend is next weekend, like for colleges and stuff, definitely it's next weekend, but there's like Halloween bar crawl in the city and my friends and I might go because the friends who are twins, it's their birthday today, so we might do that. But like none of us have costumes. We like weren't thinking about that at all, so like I don't know if we're gonna be the losers like not in costume, but we'll see what happens. I just got done at the nail salon and I did end up getting a deep cherry red and I'm so happy about it. I feel very fall vibes. A lot of the time I have to find like the perfect red shade that's like a little bit more like berry so that it doesn't make me feel really pale. Like if I have like a real red, like a Christmas red, it makes me feel very pale, like not good for my skin. But like this exact more berry shade, is that what you would call it? I don't know, but
do not. She gave me a talk last night.
Hi,
and she
Jake Shane. That's what I was listening to. And I'm gonna go home and really chill, read my book until it's time for me to get ready to go out and about. There's obviously very crazy lighting in the sauna right now, but it's the perfect place for me to feel zen and have a little chat. I was just in here thinking about like all of the little self-care things I have in my week. I try to sauna like at least once every week, especially as it's getting colder. As the cold weather is approaching or is here, how important it is to just do little things for self-care for yourself and like actually schedule them into your week. I know everyone is so busy and everyone can sauna once a week, of course, but just having certain things that you know make you happy, things just like in your toolbox that you know if you're having one of those days where you're like, okay, it's dark and dreary and cold, like what are some things I could go through to do for myself to feel better. So it's kind of like that trend like dopamine menu, but like actually writing down the things like in your notes that you think could make your day better. I can give you a few examples of mine. My things that like make me happy on a bad day or things I know that are for me and just put me in a good mood would be reading, of course, anything to just like get me off my phone, out of my own brain. I think anyone finding one hobby you enjoy that does that, like gets you off of screens and gets you out of your own head, is really important. So it could be like coloring for some people, working out could be that, but for me, reading, of course. Spending time with the people that you really love and you know are like good energy givers, not energy takers. As we get into the winter time, it's like dark out, you want to go out and out less, but spending time with people is so important, or at least for me, it makes me really happy. Anytime outside, even when it's cold, like just going for a walk can feel refreshing. Also like energy suckers or takers is also good to know, so make a list of those too. Mine are like mindlessly scrolling through TikTok. So bad for me. I can like feel my brain actually rotting when I do that. Comparison in general in any way, whether it's like online or work or anything like that. Comparing myself to people. It's also kind of like just a post-grad thing in general. Comparison can be so crazy with like everyone in so many different places of life. So that's another one of my energy suckers, but I think just in general, just knowing what are your givers and what are your takers, make a list of those, and as we go into the winter time, I feel like you can just go into that list and be like, okay, let's do a couple of these things today or this week and plan them so that I'm gonna feel good, and let's recognize the things that take my energy and do those less. But it's getting hot in here now, so I'm gonna sit in here and just read my book for a little bit, but I think that will be the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next week.